What's up, MoveWell members? This is Justin. I'm here with my pal Anzi, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about scapular mechanics. That's just a fancy way of saying, how do your shoulder blades move while you exercise? So you probably know that the shoulder is a ball and socket joint, but what you might not know is that that socket is really shallow. It's more like a golf tee that a golf ball sits on, so not a lot of bony stability there. It's also located on the outside of your shoulder blades, so where you position your shoulder blades is going to dictate where that shoulder socket ends up. So I want to talk to you a little bit about some basic scapular mechanics that we'll see in really common exercises in the gym. So the first thing we're going to do is Auntie going to demonstrate what's called scapular retraction, basically pulling your shoulder blades back together. You'll see this on exercises like any type of row or things like that. So what that's going to look like from the side is this. So you're going to end up in your row, shoulders nice and together, elbows at 90. This is where you want to finish your row. Now, so a big mistake we sometimes see is sometimes you'll pull your arms back, but those shoulder blades stay still. That looks like this. You can see it sort of looks similar. Yeah, his hands are in the right spot. You're still going to make the machine move, but you can see how his shoulder has popped forward. What that means is the front of that shoulder, it's grinding up against tendons and ligaments because that shoulder socket is in a very bad position. If you go face that way again, you can see his shoulder blades are apart. So it looks like he's doing the exercise, but he's not doing it correctly. Remember, we want those shoulder blades to come together like this. Put that shoulder socket in a nice, safe, stable position. So the opposite of retraction would be protraction, pushing your shoulder blades apart, and that's going to look like this. So you want to see this on exercises like push-ups or any pressing exercise where you're free to move your shoulder blades. What that does is it rotates that shoulder socket around so it can better receive your humerus in that socket. So it's in a great position to be stable and strong. The only exception to that rule of pushing your shoulder blades apart while you press is a bench press. And the reason for that is we have a nice, huge bench right here. So if he pushes those shoulder blades apart, and there's a big bench here, those guys really aren't coming back together because the bench is in the way. So, to kind of get the best of both worlds, during a bench press, you want to keep those shoulder blades together while you press the bar forward. So, yeah, shoulder blades aren't in the best position, but they're in the best position for a bench press. So, I love me some bench press. I don't want you to take it out of your program. But still, if you're going to bench press, this is how you should do it from start to finish. Shoulder blades stay together. That way that shoulder socket is not stuck in a bad position when you bring the bar back down. So I hope you learned a little bit about scapular mechanics today, and good luck lifting.